Hi, hello. This is episode 13.
Unlucky number 13, baby.
Holy shit.
I mean, honestly, with our recent streak of audio, this better be lucky number 13. Let me tell you.
I mean, I'm looking at my mic right now. It's on the right volume setting. My mic, I believe it's good. I believe we're good to go.
Yeah, you sound
I've
great.
recorded some content the other day, so let's see. Yeah, I should be good to go. So, all of you that have been bearing with us during these audio issues, yo, huge shout out to you.
Huge.
You know, when eventually, so basically me and Preston, we've gotten like some information about like what the future is going to look like, and eventually, you know, cryptocurrencies will actually definitely dominate. And so we're already kind of working with some people to make a neon sage token.
Yeah.
So though, if you can prove that you watch these early episodes, you'll have first access to, you know, get in
The
when
sage
when
coin,
when we mint.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we mint, you will have your early hashtag Sager opportunity.
Yeah, and if you are one of the first 100 subscribers on YouTube, you will actually get 10 to 50 Sage tokens. We're talking with the guy about what makes sense.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I don't want to spill
you'll
too
get
many
it.
beans, but what we did for all of our early adopters, Sebastian and I remade the YouTube video of the guy naring his ass. Like we remade that scene for scene. So you're going to get an NFT of us naring our asses
Yes.
if you're one of the first 100
Exactly.
subscribers.
But we're waiting for a strategic drop. Right now, obviously, crypto's in the tank. It doesn't make sense to drop now. But it does make sense to make this shit now, right? So we're ready.
Oh man, I can't believe we just unveiled that. That's why I'm laughing. Actually, I'm nervous
Yeah.
to let the world in on that secret.
It's fucking happening. How crazy is that? It's a few years down the road, but it's guaranteed to happen.
Now that our children's children never have to worry about money, now
Yeah.
we're just gonna fucking just take a victory lap out here and start scamming some people.
Yeah. Like, and you should. Everyone should try a crypto Ponzi scheme at least once.
Well, get rich first, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Build an empire, record 12 podcast episodes, have enough money in the bank that your grandkids will be spoiled rotten, and then
Yeah.
just start scamming people. That seems like it's kind of that's the blueprint.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when people realize you've been scamming them, deny all blame. Just deny it all. And never admit it. Never admit it. And you will eventually, it will just become old news. And
You'll
you'll be
just
fine.
get away with it.
Yeah. You just be fine.
That's actually
So.
hilarious, dude. That's so funny. So, I mean, I'm excited. We have a really funny episode here, or a fun episode. I'm excited. But as always, man, how's your week been, bro? I haven't talked to you in
Yeah,
7 days.
a good, solid week. It's been a good week. It's been a fast week, just like all of the weeks that I feel like I talk about on this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a fast week. In my world, right? I'll give you all a little news update. I'm a big UFC fan. Some of you probably already know. We watched a very interesting fight last weekend between Valentina Shevchenko and Alexa Grasso for the Women's Flyweight Championship, and it had a very controversial decision. In the 5th round, one of the judges said that Alexa Grasso won that round at a 10-8. For those of you who don't know, the way MMA scoring works is that each round you can either win 10 points, 9, or 8. Basically, that's how it works. If you win the round, you'll get 10, and the loser of the round would get 9. So that's how scoring works. So if you played somebody in 5 rounds and you beat them every round and it was just 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, at the end of the fight, when they added up the 5 rounds, the score would be 50-45. This person won, right? That's how it works. So in this final round, they gave Alexa Grasso a 10-8 against Valentina, and a 10-8 only happens when you get dominated. It means you like almost like lose. Like you should have lost the fight in that round, but you got lucky. I believe this is similar in boxing as well, depending on how many knockdowns you get and things like that.
Or like if you have a below the belt shot or something, they'll deduct a point. But yeah.
Yeah,
Same scoring
exactly.
model.
Yeah, because these points can be deducted as well. Too many eye pokes, too many crotch kicks, whatever.
Yeah.
So it was a huge deal. So obviously that was in the front of my mind this past weekend, was watching that. And for those of you who follow MMA that listen to this, watching it the first time, I thought Alexa Grasso won. I thought she won round 5, round 4, and round 2. And so I would have given her a 3-2 on the decision. But that 5th round was definitely not a 10-8, and that was a crime against Valentina Shevchenko, and that was pretty fucked. because that's what made them tie ultimately. And so, really big deal. So, did that, hung up a bunch of shit in my room, as you can probably see. And that's been my life, bro. But what about you? How's life been?
I want to ask about the UFC stuff, actually.
Okay, yeah.
As a UFC fan, someone who's on the outside, I was a huge UFC fan in high school, but just haven't followed the sport at all.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Strickland hitting the scene the way he has and like just being who he is that positive, negative, or neutral for the sport?
So it's interesting to see the masses react to Sean Strickland, because he's been a character in my life and exactly the same dude
for a while,
for like years now. And so it's interesting when I first heard him in the beginning, I'm like, dude, this guy's a fuck. He is a nutcase. He is a nutcase. Like he would tell you he's a nutcase. He's fucking wild. Like, he literally refers to himself as white trash. Like, he grew up by traumatizing parents. His dad beat the shit out of him all the time. Parents were drug addicts and alcoholics. Like, he has no filter. And at first, I really didn't like him for that. But what I think everyone should kind of feel in a little bit is like no one's perfect, okay? Literally no one's perfect. If I dug up enough random shit about any of you, I could cancel any of you whenever I fucking wanted. So don't sit on a high horse thinking you're perfect and everyone fucking needs to abide by your, like, no. All of us are flawed, right? So with that being said, obviously some flaws are different. If you're a rapist, that flaw is unforgivable, put you in jail, see you never.
Canceled.
Bye. Canceled. Bye, right? It's pretty straightforward, right? But with him, right, he's just a crazy ass that says crazy things. Yeah. And I've appreciated how consistent he's been throughout his journey in sense of like what he says and what he believes. He says some crazy shit. I don't agree with most of it, but I think the reason why he's become a fan favorite is because people in this age of social media and superficialness, that if you just stick to your guns, even if you're crazy, people crave authenticity and knowing that you're at least being genuine all the time. Because like he would talk to anyone that wants to shit on him. He would talk to them in public and be like, let's talk. Well, like he wouldn't even care. Like, so I think it's interesting. I don't think the UFC is happy losing Israel Adesanya as their middleweight champ and then getting Sean Strickland, who is gonna, like, aside from a very niche amount of companies, he's not really that sponsorable, right? Because he said so many cancelable things. But luckily for him, he is an athlete in the sport of fighting, mixed martial arts. Way longer leash of what you can get away with in that field because you operate as an individual, opposed to if you played in the NBA or if you played in the NFL. So I'm happy for Sean, because for him to beat Israel Adesanya the way that he did,
crazy, right?
Bro, like, when I'm telling you, I was beyond stunned. I was beyond, like, that was the 1 out of the 1,000 chance that it could have happened. For real, that's how I felt.
So do you think he's going to have a decent reign at the top, or do you think it was a flash in the pan?
Well, no, I think with his fighting style, he's good enough to where he can beat anybody in the middleweight division, but he probably won't, based upon... So he has a really difficult guard in terms of, and he applies a lot of pressure, and so it makes him kind of hard to figure out. But you can definitely figure him out, like a lot of people have. He has like 5-6 losses, and so I honestly think if him and Israel Adesanya run it back, Izzy would beat him. But the problem is that like Izzy, I've never seen Izzy look like that. Like, Izzy looked like that wasn't him inside that ring that night, and so I will be curious to see how Izzy mentally and emotionally bounces back from losing like that, because that has to be very painful. So,
dude, have you seen that video going around of Jalen Hurts when they see his phone wallpaper and they're in the film room?
Oh, what? It's a picture of him after the Super Bowl, right?
It's a picture of him walking off the field at the Super Bowl after taking a fat L. If you are looking at that picture of yourself losing every day, that man is on a mission.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, he is dedicated to the grind.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the tough thing with football is like Tom Brady was saying it. I was watching a podcast of him, and he was like, you can have your best game ever and lose. Like, that's the kind of sport football is.
Yeah, for real.
Where fighting is different. If you have your best performance ever, you're probably gonna win, like very surely, because you are the deciding factor of the fight. Ultimately.
Yeah, I think UFC's dope. I think most combat sports are pretty dope. I grew up on boxing and then got into UFC, but I just don't watch any sports anymore except F1. Like, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't.
What's going on in the F1 world right now?
I mean, dude, the season's finally getting exciting.
Okay, so hey, how about this? You know what? Fuck it. Explain to me what the F1 season is. Is it like tennis and golf where they have like these majors or like really big races that you like need to win? Is it like a season where you accumulate points and how you place?
Yeah.
And there's an ultimate champion at the end? Like, how does this work?
You got it. So the cool thing about F1 that some people that are very new to the sport don't understand, there's a type of racing called spec racing. And what spec racing is everyone gets the same car. So it's go out there and see who's the best. F1 is not a spec series. There is literally a competition to see which company makes the best car. So there are certain rules you have to follow, right? There's certain regulations like size requirements, certain technology, certain engines. But the goal is not only for each driver to go out there and be the best driver. It is literally for the companies to produce the best cars. So that's what a lot of people don't realize when they're like, oh, if this person was in this car, it's like, it doesn't fucking matter, actually. That's not what the sport is about. Yes, the sport is about 20 drivers competing, but it's about 10 teams competing. That's the whole thing that we're forgetting. So, yes, there is no
So each company has 2 drivers.
Correct.
So Lewis Hamilton is the driver of who?
Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell are Mercedes drivers.
Wow. And that's the helmet they wore last season or this season?
It was a last season helmet. They wear different helmets like every 1 or 2 races. It's dope. Did you see Lewis Hamilton's helmet this week?
I think you posted it on his story.
Yeah,
it looked like a fucking Daft Punk helmet or something.
Well, so Hajime Soriyama, the guy that does like the super sexy cyberpunk, Lewis Hamilton like collaborated with him. It's dope. Lewis Hamilton, let me kind of go off a tangent, is the coolest guy in the entire world. If I could be somebody other than myself, it's Lewis Hamilton, and it's not even close. Okay. Last year, 2 years ago, Daniel Arsham did a helmet for him. He has a Takashi Murakami helmet. Like, he collaborates with artists to make his helmets. Like, he's the coolest dude in the whole world. Aside from being the best, like undisputed best in his sport of all time, he's just like the coolest dude.
He's the best all time as well.
Dude, the numbers are not even, bro. He has 196 podiums. That's like,
what does that mean? You got
finished top three in a race. His stats, he's a 7-time world champion, which I think is either tied or he's one ahead of Michael Schumacher. He's just like, it's just not even close. Like, and everyone can fact check me. It's just not even close. He's.
I would love to find out his origin story.
Bro, that's the thing that makes him the best, is that most other drivers are called what they call gentleman drivers or pay drivers. They usually come from money and they have like a lot of sponsorships behind them and things like that. Lewis Hamilton's dad was working like 3 jobs so that Lewis Hamilton could go-kart race. And then he eventually got adopted into like a junior program. Dude, he's so good. Most rookies would be lucky to like score a point or 2, or like if you get a podium, like Oscar Piastri's a rookie this year, and he's like doing like incredibly for a rookie, and I think he's like 10th or 11th in the driver's standings, 1 through 20. Lewis Hamilton almost won his rookie season and only lost by, I believe, 1 point. Like, he's that good, bro. Like, imagine, wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's really been a prodigy. When did he come up as a prodigy? How long ago was this? His first season was 2007 or 2006.
Oh, damn. So he's been, how old is he? 40?
He's got to be probably 38 or 39. Let's look it up. But yeah, so let me get back to Formula One as a whole. There's no Super Bowl. There's a Constructors' Championship and a Drivers' Championship. So every time you place 1st through 10th, you get points. It's like 26 points, 18 points, 15, 12, 10, whatever. So whatever 2 drivers have the most points at the end of the season, that team wins the Constructors' Champion. constructors championship, whatever driver has the most points wins the drivers championship. So Red Bull is like usually there's like 22 or 23 races, I think, a year. And then in the middle, they do like a 4 or 5 week break, like summer break. Up until summer break, Red Bull had won every single race. Like Max Verstappen won, I think, 11 in a row or 10 in a row. And Checo, his other teammate, won the other 2. Like they're just like, they're dominating so badly right now. It's just not even close. Like it's not even, like it was straight up boring to watch. Over summer break, a lot of companies, invest a lot of R&D and have a lot of upgrades into their cars. And like McLaren has come back, like they were already doing well, but now they're like just doing super well. Mercedes looks like they might have kind of figured it out after a slow start. Like it's just finally getting amazing. So the last race was incredible, dude. Like Max Verstappen qualified like shit. Oh, it was just such a good race. So, I don't even know where we were going with this. That's the only sport I watch.
I was wanting you to explain to me how F1 worked.
Okay, yeah. So it's 20 drivers. Every week they do a practice, a qualifying, and a race. Sometimes they do these short races that are weak. So every week.
How many laps is the average race?
Oh, dude, like 60.
So 60? And
a race
they
is
do
2
them in
hours.
like city settings though, right?
So that's the dope thing. There's street circuits and then there's traditional circuits. So like a lot of racetracks like Spa, Monza are like traditional circuits. And then they do street circuits like Monaco. Like Monaco is the track in Monaco is just streets. Like you can go drive and you can literally walk and drive your car where.
Yeah, it's like a marathon.
Exactly. So like Vegas is a street circuit. I don't even know what other street circuits there are. But a lot of drivers love street circuits because they're just hella windy, hella fast. But yeah, dude, so every week they do qualifying. So all 20 drivers go out. You have 15 minutes to set the best lap. After the 15 minutes, or maybe 18 minutes, I think Q1 is, the bottom 5 drop off. So, all right, you're set. You're starting the grid tomorrow, 18th. That's the best lap you got. Then the top 15 battle it again for another like 12 or 15 minutes. Then the bottom 5 drop off. So that's where you're at. You finished 12th. You got the 12th fastest lap today. That's where you're starting tomorrow. And then they do a Q3, which is the top 10 drivers. And that sets the grid for the race the next day. So like, it's just dope, dude, because it's
like in Mario Kart where like how you place in the first race.
Exactly.
It's how you place in the second race.
Exactly. Mario Kart and F1 are essentially
Mario Kart was
indistinguishable.
Envisioned by like the vision of Mario Kart is kind of based off F1.
I think it's reverse. I think Formula 1.
Mario Kart was first. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah. So, okay, enough F1 talk because that's the only thing I obsess about as far as sports anymore. I don't give a shit about any other sport.
So I want to ask one more question though. So
yeah,
could Lewis Hamilton become like a free agent and it's like a big deal? Like who's going to be able to sign Lewis Hamilton? I mean, McLaren got him.
So that's actually like. That is the most important part of the sport. You got to remember, there's only 20 spots. There's only 20 drivers. So, like, when a seat comes available, like when they get rid of a driver or someone retires or someone trades teams, it's like, whoa. It's like, okay, and now you really get to prove, okay, it wasn't the car that I was in. Now I get to show I get to see what's up. I get to really show everybody what's up.
What's interesting is growing up, one of my best friends, his name was Austin. His dad was like affiliated with F1, and so he would be like on the track at all the races.
That's so dope.
One of the drivers he worked with was Paul Tracy, and so they like Austin. He still goes. Like I see it, he goes to all these races all the time.
That's so dope, dude. And
so it's interesting it's just like to hear you kind of explain it because I never cared. Yeah. I've never been interested in NASCAR and I've never been interested in F1. So I've never like looked into it. This is the first time anyone's actually ever explained anything to me.
Really? Yeah, dude. It's just like, I mean, dude, they're doing fucking like 240 miles an hour, bro. Like,
I know F1's faster and the more serious one.
IndyCar is actually fastest. Like I think at top speeds, and again, I could be totally wrong.
What's IndyCar?
It's essentially like it's like US Formula 1. It's open wheel racing. So the cars are similar, but it's a spec class. So IndyCar, all the cars are the same. So it's not like F1 where Red Bull can go out there and have like some super secret floor design that's like super aerodynamic and it gives their car, their car is clearly faster than everyone else.
Is NASCAR like that?
I think NASCAR is a spec series. Yeah. I've never been a NASCAR fan ever in my life.
Why?
I don't. My dad wasn't into it when my dad's really into cars. My grandfather was a mechanic. Like we were always into cars, but NASCAR was like never on. Like it was never.
Yeah, I had an uncle who was a NASCAR fan. He was a Tony Stewart fan in Tony Stewart's heyday.
Killed a guy.
Yeah, he hit that guy on the fucking track.
And not even in a NASCAR. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, killed him.
So yeah, it says NASCAR is technically not a spec series. However, the cars do have spec traits. There's several specifications that the cars must meet, including weight, power, things like that. So yeah, it's pretty close. You know what you should actually watch is the Stadium Super Trucks. These trucks, they race on normal tracks. Like they race at Long Beach, they race Laguna Seca. But they're these crazy like trophy truck looking trucks, and they have jumps on the racetrack.
And they just fly off.
It's fucking gnarly, dude. It's so gnarly. Let me see if I can pull up a little clip real quick. It's so gnarly, bro. Have you ever been into racing at all? Like, do you even like would you go to K1? Like, would you?
The only racing event I ever went to was Supercross.
Like dirt bikes?
Yeah, the dirt bike one at Chase Field. I went to that. But I've never been a racing kind of guy. Only kind of racing I ever was into was playing Need for Speed Underground on Xbox and Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And then Gran Turismo. But yeah, that's it.
I'm only like 2 steps ahead of you. Like, don't trip.
Yeah.
Unshare this wheel real quick. Let me share this so I can show you this because this is so gnarly, bro. And the thing is, they do this every year in Long Beach. You should come out next time, actually.
When do they do it? What time of year?
The Long Beach Grand Prix, I believe, is in. I want to say it's either in November or it's in February. It's like it happened.
I'm down. Let me know if it's in November. I'll literally. I'll just come out. I don't care. Sounds like a good time.
Oh, it did. Let me see. Okay, can you see this?
Height. Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, this is just fucking madness, isn't it?
It's nuts, dude.
Is this on a racetrack in Long Beach?
Yeah. And Long Beach is a street circuit.
So this is normal day-to-day street that they turn into a track right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because there's a parking garage.
Do you see, like, the parking garage?
Yeah.
And it's dope, too, because you go to Long Beach.
Imagine living there when they come and they just take over the streets that week. Your whole life just changes.
You see the stoplights?
Oh
I just want you to see this ramp. See these trucks? It's nuts, bro.
Do they go up the ramp because they get a good speed boost from it?
No. Oh, it's not. It's the opposite.
Damn, Eric Davis. So they do it for show?
Well, this is like a series, so they're competing with each other.
Could you choose not to go over the?
There is like a certain thing where like if your car's not in control, I think you get like a small penalty or something. But yeah, like if you're like out of control, they don't want you just shooting the truck over the over the wall.
Damn, how fucking wild,
right, dude?
And it's so different because it's like they're in trucks. They're not in.
Exactly. They're not in GT3 cars, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. So I just love racing, bro. Like it's just such a fun. Like, I like competing that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like methodical yet constantly present.
Oh, dude.
But
Especially
it's like different. Like you can't win a race in the first round. Like you know what I mean. Like it's a much more endurance based.
Oh, for sure. Especially these F1 races, they race for like, I mean, the race has to be it's 2 hours max. But dude, you got to think they're doing. Last week's race was 62 laps, and the laps were like a minute 30, a minute 40, I think. So like, dude, they're like an hour and a half going 200
When does a
miles an hour.
race get interesting?
Lap one
Like
is
what lap?
always nuts. The first lap is always nuts because all
Why
20
is it a big deal about who gets ahead first?
well, and dude, all 20 drivers are right there on the same part of the track. So as the race goes and people start to spread out, you know, they kind of group up, right? You kind of find like where your pace is. But dude, lap one, bro, is like the race gets interesting anytime there's a safety car, because if there's a safety car comes out, it brings the field back together, and then you restart at full speed. I mean, last week, dude, race was like super, super interesting. Then it was just kind of, you know, doing its thing. And then the last 20 laps were like, oh my God, like nail biting. And then like literally second to last lap was like, what the fuck?
No shit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on from this F1 because I don't want to bore too many of our non-F1 fans.
No, you're putting them on. Hey, listen, if they're listening to Neon Sage, then they fucking better know it's a place where you might riff on F1 for 10 minutes.
That's true.
They can either get enlightened or they can come see us next time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the way I see it.
So what are they in for the rest of our time together here?
So we've decided we're gonna go down the path of tier lists for a little bit, and we're gonna fucking have some fun with that because we got a lot of positive feedback on the ways to die tier list. So we said, you know what? Give the people what they fucking want. Let's dial this in, and we have some very good options here today. Preston, if you would like to explain them.
So for those of you that are super new, quick rundown tier list is we rank things from our favorite to our least favorite or whatever the categories may be. We just rank these random assortment of whatever these things are. And this week's subject matter, we figured we'd leave it up to chance. So eventually all three of these are going to get made. You're going to get to see us rank all of these three amazing topics. But this week we're going to spin the wheel, and it's going to have us rank and discuss cartoon characters who we think we could fight and win. Disney Pixar waifus, which for those of you non-weebs, a waifu is a crush. A waifu is a sexy, like
a cartoon wife, like you know, like
exactly.
Someone, you know.
And then I thought this would be so funny. Is we found a tier list for just white people, so it's just like a mix of like white celebrities, white characters, and I just think it might be hilarious. So we're gonna let fate decide.
We'll let fate fucking decide. And here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and hit spin and see what we're doing. Disney Pixar waifus.
Did you see
Wow.
that one?
I was honestly happy with any of them. When you know how sometimes when you like say, like, all right, if it lands on heads, I'll do it, and tails, no, and like your heart actually pulls a certain direction. I was pretty impartial on this one.
Okay. I'm excited. I do think like ranking women is very weird if they're real, but when they become inanimate or like, you know, cartoon characters, I think it's totally good.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a way to rank women. You know what I mean? There could be a way to do it. Like if we had to rank like
on their personality
from our childhood, like a tier list of like the girl, like when you were a little boy, the girls that you had the biggest crushes on, like the celebrities that you had the biggest crushes on as a young boy coming up. Like for me, Jessica Alba is high up there.
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek is,
and it's not even close. The only close second place would be like Sofia Vergara.
She's also so fire. Oh my god!
But Salma Hayek it's so not even close. Even like Lena knows, like everyone knows, it's not even close for me.
Yeah, I mean Salma Hayek is fucking hot. She's the only reason why I watched that Black Mirror episode. Honestly, because she's just.
I'm so physically attracted to her that even when her acting's not that great, I'd let it slide. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You look good. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
She's not a bad actress or a bad actor.
no, yeah, right. She's not bad, right?
Sometimes there's certain movies, and I'm like, what?
Damn, the only
She played
trying
like
to think of a Salma Hayek movie.
bro. She From Dusk Till Dawn, the Quentin Tarantino film, is like
Okay.
every wet dream I've ever had combined into one. Okay, all right, let's get into it then.
All right, dude. All right. So we gotta set the tone with Anna as the first one. Anna's not S. Not S.
She is,
But she ain't bad though. She's cute. If I was in the Frozen world and I would be more than happy to pull up on Anna if I was in the Frozen world.
Oh, but the thing is, so do we have like their voice, because she's voiced by Kristen Bell, who like
Yes.
I used to love.
Well, I love Kristen Bell's voice. It's sharp, it's feminine, it's cute. It's a good voice.
Are we taking that into account, or are we just basing it on?
No, for sure. Because this is the thing, and it's funny. I've been doing like a voice actor series on my TikTok right now, but it's like the tonality and the way that these characters are brought to life from their voice actor when they're only animated is absolutely crucial. We'll touch on it later, but Meg, for me, Meg from Hercules. Bruh, her voice.
Let's not get there.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely a part of it. So exactly, right? Kristen Bell plays
Okay,
her.
then here's where I'm going to start with her, because if she was translated to real life, and she's essentially
you say it. You go.
She has Kristen Bell's voice and demeanor, right? And she's her character. I'm not super attracted to the light hair, light eyes, everything.
Exactly. Correct.
I'm going to go B. I'm going to go square in the middle.
Really?
Is that too high or too low?
I was gonna say A.
I mean,
I bet you some people might put no. Yeah, I would put her low A personally, but if you want to put her high B, I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna go B for her only because like I'm looking at other pictures of her on Google Images, which we'll include.
Okay,
it's not.
I'm not willing to argue on that. So B she goes.
It's right in the middle.
Ariel.
Bro, I'm red hair is not my thing, but I just think about her being so adventurous and just so being willing to just risk it all. I might go A.
What? That's so funny because as a kid, Ariel never meant shit to me.
Really?
Was never into Ariel at all. But I get it. Obviously, she's a Disney princess. She's gonna have some charm to her.
No, trust me. Physically, Ariel's not my cup of tea. Like, no disrespect. Ariel's not my cup of tea. But I mean,
but it's personality, it's image.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole
she's
thing.
Ready to just like she's spontaneous. She's ready to just. I mean, dude,
Yeah, she annoys me for some reason. I don't know why she did as a kid. I'm just being so. I don't know why. It's not
okay. Then here's the deal.
I
lean towards yours.
B.
Were you gonna go C or were you gonna go B?
I was gonna go B.
Okay, then B it is.
B. Yeah. Okay. B. She goes. Belle. Bro, Belle low-key S.
Not even low-key. Belle is S, and it's not even close.
Belle is she was the one, bro, for me as a kid. One of the ones.
She was one of the ones. She was one of the ones. But yes,
she made me
smart.
like Beauty and the Beast.
Dude, she's so smart. She spends her whole day in a library. She's like super sweet. And dude,
she was so nice to her dad, bro. I don't know why, but I thought that was so beautiful as a kid. She was so sweet to her sweet old dad.
And like when Gaston comes in being a total douche, she's just like, ugh.
Yeah, get out of here, dude.
She is. I don't want to say it too early, but she might be the one.
Yeah, she might be the one.
I hate for her to come up so early because I don't know.
And I love the way she held her ground with the Beast. When he took her in, she was like, nah, fuck this. Like, she was like a strong woman, and she like really held the space for him to heal. Like, she's the you could say this, she's probably the most impactful princess in her story. Because she's like the main character, and like she's so impactful. Like in the story. Like to me at least. I would say dude, she is the guiding light of that whole movie. And that's why I like Beauty and the Beast so much as a kid. But 100%. Yeah, Belle is S.
My dad has a Belle tattoo on his chest.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's one of the premier choices if you're gonna go Disney waifu.
So this is the older. This sounds so wrong saying this, but this is like the older, sexier chick from Goofy movie, right?
Yeah, like the more like jazzy, cool one.
Yeah. Let me see what her name is. Oh yeah, she does like the
Yeah, like
her name on Disney is literally Beret Girl.
Wow. Well, for some of these, I'm cool if we just skip them.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because like
the fact that she's also like half, I guess, would be dog. I'm cool to skip that.
Yeah. And then like the next one too, I don't know this girl.
Charlotte LeBouf from Princess and the Frog. That haircut alone, I'm going.
So much of what I think about it is their personality. So
yes.
This doesn't mean anything to me if I just see this.
Yeah, skip her.
All right, Cinderella.
I'm gonna let you take the reins on this one. And
C.
C.
Never was a Cinderella guy.
Not even
C
close.
for Cinderella.
fucking
C
haircut,
is for Cinderella.
That haircut with the fucking.
The haircut was trash. It's like I felt like she was traumatized by her family. Yeah, I get it. But like also, Belle wouldn't have taken that shit, bro.
Yeah, no, I get it. But like, also, if your drip is so bad that a fairy godmother has to come in and lace you up, I'm sorry. We just can't.
Fuck that whole story too. I'm not a fan of that story. It's so anticlimactic. It's like, oh, a girl is abused by her family and her sisters, and then she gets a fairy godmother. Then she goes to a ball, and in one glance, this prince drops everything and falls in love with her. Doesn't even get like just doesn't. It's not even that deep. Like it's just like, where's this woman? I have her glass slipper. I gotta find her around town. Then it's a happy end. It's like such a lame story.
Yeah, I'm agree with you there.
Fuck Cinderella.
I'm giving her a straight C.
Girl from Ratatouille.
Bro, I'm sorry. This might be my first D. Come on, bro. Come on. Don't make me look like the bad guy. Be real.
I would low key. I would give her C. I'm taking her over Cinderella.
Tell me you're lying.
Bro, I'm taking her over Cinderella all day. There's something I like about that, like, as I know what they're trying to make her look like. It's like they're trying to make her look, because, like, she's supposed to have that feeling of, like, a French girl that kind of has, like, that, it's almost like a Middle Eastern kind of look, like, in a way.
Face.
Yeah, the longer face. But she's just kind of like, I don't know. I would take her over Cinderella.
That's crazy, bro. I'll put her in C, but she has to go below Cinderella.
Okay, I'll see. I don't want her in D though.
Okay.
Mrs. Incredible. I'll let you take this.
This is very simple. This is very clean cut. There might not be anyone on this list that's got the shape like Miss Incredible. I'm going S, and it's not even close. Even with that weak ass bob, I'm going S.
Would you put her above Belle?
Not even close. No.
Okay.
The thing is, Mrs. Incredible is like a very good wife. She's a good mom. She's thick as shit, but she's not Belle. She's not in the library doing her own thing, not taking shit from no. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get.
And she's cool. She's cool.
She ain't Belle.
Okay. Elsa. I'm low key, bro. I'm putting Elsa in S tier.
I was thinking about it too, because this is gonna sound bad, but
Elsa is bad, bro.
She's not only that, but her not having full control of her emotions, and she might just freeze my shit at any time.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm into that.
Like,
bro.
let me figure that shit out for you.
I'm into that.
Like, let me solve that. You're crazy, and I like it. And
yeah.
You're hot.
I might get a ice splinter through the chest if we go at it, but I'm willing to risk it.
So be it, bro.
One of the few blondes too that I'm willing to risk it for.
Yeah, and Matt, if I'm in the Frozen universe, a few crazy nights with Elsa, that all makes it up. It all makes up for all the craziness, bro.
Oh, Elsa's a freak, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh, for sure. The next one we're gonna skip. And yeah, these are all people
These are all new gen. These are we can't be talking about these women anyway. They're too young.
Tangled Mother. I'll put her D.
I'm so sorry, but just straight to the D.
Okay,
not this D. The list D.
Yeah, exactly. Not this D. That D. Inside Out Mom. Now she has a figure, and I don't know if it's like.
Okay, hold on. We need to back up because these pictures of her name's Gothel.
Is she kind of looking good? I don't remember her. I remember her looking mean. That's all I remember.
She definitely looks mean, but I'm
Is she
trying to
looking kind of bad though.
Yeah. Let's open up a new tab and search her, because think about what this might translate. The thing is, there's like an old version of her, and then there's like the version that we're seeing, like the younger version.
Nah, I don't like her, bro.
Okay. All right, D.
Yeah,
It's hit or miss.
she looks so. When she has makeup on and looks younger, she looks a little bit better. But
don't get me
most of the time,
I'm
nah,
sifting
bro.
through. I'm trying to find a good photo for sure. Okay, D. Let's move.
Yeah, we'll leave her in D. Fuck that. Fuck Gothel. The Inside Out mom. Now I don't know if memes online have like people have edited the photos to give her a shape that resembles Mrs. Incredible's shape, but I think she got body on her. But we need to fact check that.
No, this chick is built like a mini fridge, unfortunately.
So it was the internet making a meme.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. If you see Inside Out and you see yourself in the mom, I do apologize for being disrespectful. However,
Wait, is that not Inside Out Mom? That's not Inside Out Mom.
no, which one are you looking at? The chick in the yellow?
I'm looking at the girl right here in the.
No, that chick with the short hair is not Inside Out. With the V cut, with the V neck?
Well, yo, where is she from?
I don't know. We might have to skip her. She might not even.
No,
be
I
ranked.
know her though. That's so trippy. Yeah, Inside Out Mom is a dud for sure. Pixar.
Oh, no.
The Big Hero. Oh my God, Big Hero 6.
Oh, she's fine.
Oh my God, Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6, Mom.
Oh, she definitely getting my big.
Oh
hero.
yeah, they definitely have some fucking.
Yeah, she's getting my Big Hero 6 for sure.
Yeah, there's some photoshopped pictures of her that are like, they're giving her some
Yeah, there's like huge tits.
some cannons. Oh my God.
That's actually hilarious. I'm gonna say
I know.
even unedited, I think I might be good with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
B?
she's actually not a mom. She's aunt, which makes it like
Aunt.
totally
Ooh,
acceptable.
Even better, bro. Love me a hot aunt that's taking care of her sister's dead, or her dead sister's kid. I love that.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of fucking Misato energy.
Ooh, I love some Misato too.
Yeah. I'm gonna give. I might. Oh my God, the pictures that I'm seeing right now are uncharitable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't Google Ant Cast Big
Yeah,
Hero
no,
6.
there's a lot of hentai.
Yeah, don't do
The
that.
Big Hero 6 Ant. There's a lot of hentai.
Without the edits, I'm gonna probably say she's somewhere high B, low A.
I'm down with B.
Is she where? I'm gonna put her over Ariel though. I think just
Yeah,
being
I'll
brunette.
put her over Anna. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put her over.
Yeah.
Okay.
She stepped in. Be a good aunt.
Okay, so we skip this next one, and then we go to Jane from Tarzan. I was always kind of down with some Jane as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of down with her.
I
I loved how open-minded she was. She was just so accepting.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that's crazy, though, bro. You're a civilized woman. You go to some island, whether it's in South America or Africa. I don't fucking know where Tarzan takes place.
Yeah.
But you're like this civilized person, and then you fall in love with some jungle man, and you get raw dogged by some jungle man. You throw your whole life away in Britain, just to fucking
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
That's nuts.
Like,
Now, let's also take into account that when they said, "Hey, we need a live-action Jane," they picked Margot Robbie.
wow, yeah, because I mean, the way I felt about Jane in the cartoon was like she was supposed to be definitely hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, looking at like, I think kid me, like 7-year-old me, was like really down. Might be really down for Jane.
I want to go A.
I'm gonna go A.
Yeah, okay, cool.
She's
Our
our
first A. Okay, this is an interesting one.
It's not.
Jessica Rabbit.
There's nothing to debate here.
What's your take then?
Certified S, bro.
Yeah. It's a formality that she has to be S tier, but I was never. I
What do you
just
mean
didn't
it's
like
a
the color of her
formality?
hair.
I actually might. Trust me. Red. Here's the thing about me, and you know this. I'm attracted to physical traits. Like we're all very attracted to physical traits, but when you got a certain attitude, I become attracted to what you got.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
You talked about the voice of yeah, you put it in the right spot too. Jessica
still
Rabbit
number one,
had all of it going on, bro. And dude, she was a straight ride or die for her man who happened to be like 2 feet shorter than her and a fucking rabbit.
Which is weird. That's what makes me sus about her.
Yeah, that's like that would
Roger
be like
Rabbit, bro. Fuck that guy.
it just proves that like funny guys can get all the girls.
They can get far if you're funny
That's
and rich.
Jessica Rabbit and Roger Rabbit would be like Margot Robbie and Danny DeVito.
Yeah. It'd be that appalling.
Like, yeah.
It'd be like Kim Kardashian and Danny DeVito. Actually,
Yes.
it would be like it would hurt.
Yes.
It would literally hurt.
I don't think you can get anyone closer to a cartoon rabbit than Danny DeVito. Like, I don't know who else would be more. It might be
Mm-hmm.
Kim Kardashian and then the dude with no neck from 90 Day
Yes.
Fiancé.
Yes, Ted. I think his name is Ted. Mm-hmm. I like
Oh
that guy.
my
That guy's a
God.
nut.
No, that guy is a creep. The thing is, Jessica, like Roger Rabbit is funny. You know, like that's like his whole allure was like.
Yeah,
that
I mean
goofy
they
rabbit.
made the fucking show about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love Jessica Rabbit. Ever since I was a kid.
So I did, but I didn't. It's because of the hair, though. Jessie,
Jessie?
from Toy Story. D. D.
I did D. And is she worse than Gothel? Mama Gothel?
I mean, bro, she ain't got. I mean, it's like she's a toy, so it's like it's just there's not. No, she's not.
The thing is Miss Gothel, you know, she got a mom. Like, she got mom features. So, like...
Yeah, I'm going to give Gothel, because she's a mom,
Okay.
above
Okay.
Jessie. The next one, let's skip this girl from Lilo and Stitch. She doesn't even have a name. She's basically the blonde version of Lilo's older sister. That's all it is.
Yes.
But I don't know her personality. I want to have a grasp on their personality.
She's the lifeguard, I think. Yeah. Bro, she might be very bad in real life, though.
Oh, no, she's definitely bad in real life. A tan, like, as a kid, that was my favorite flavor. Tan with, like, with bleach blonde hair. Like, that, if a hot girl came through that was tan, that, like, dyed her hair blonde, my heart would start pumping, bro. Like, as a kid, that would make me fold so quick.
It's so funny when you search her. There's, like, so many, like, thirst trap videos of that blonde lifeguard from Lilo and Stitch, like, on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, that's why they had to put her in here.
I mean,
So
are we ranking her?
I don't know her personality, so I feel like
That's
that's
true.
a big part of this. So I'm like,
That's true. I mean, we gave Gothel a straight D.
because I at least saw I at least remembered her, and I remember how I felt towards her, and how I felt towards her was D.
That's true.
Judy Hopps from Zootopia. She
know.
actually has a cute person. She's like literally like Reese Witherspoon, but like as a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a furry. I don't get the animal thing. Personally.
No, for sure. But if I was, and it was Reese Witherspoon inside,
and she had a perky little booty.
I mean, you went there. I'm gonna put her B.
But I mean, like, if we're gonna properly assess it,
no, for sure, for sure.
like I have to put. I don't wear the furry hat, but I'm gonna put on my furry hat.
Yeah, and you
Going
know
to
she'd
World
be
Zootopia.
fucking bouncing on that thing.
I mean, if I was an animal, if you were in this animal world where like every animal is like human hybrid animal, right? It's like human-esque. It's like, I guess, what animal would you want to be?
I
your
guess. Okay, what
girlfriend?
color are her eyes?
I don't know, blue or brown.
Let's see. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna go B.
Yeah, I'll give Judy.
I'm gonna
Hopps
put her
B.
at the bottom of B. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
bro, she low-key's got a body on her though. What the hell?
She's a rabbit. That's what I'm saying. Rabbit build is not bad for like a human rabbit hybrid in this fucking world that does not exist. I wouldn't mind having a rabbit
Oh
girlfriend.
yeah, you know she's like 4'11" too.
Yeah, and just super athletic.
Oh my god, these again, these
probably
photos are just foul, bro.
yeah, because it probably turns into hentai fast, huh?
He's so fast. Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna. This might be bad, bro, but she might go. No, that's good. That's good. She's a cop, though. That I don't know.
It's cop's very weird job to choose, but if you have a good heart, then God bless you. Meg from Hercules. This to me is S tier, just like Belle.
It's
honestly.
not even close. It's S tier for sure. Now it just comes down to comparing her. The voice, she didn't want anything to do with what she called him, Superboy or whatever. She's like, I don't want anything. She made a deal with the devil, bro.
She did, bro.
She's a bad bitch.
And she regretted it so bad, though.
Yeah, she did.
Seeing her break Hercules' heart and see her pain in it too. Oh my god, bro, that got me as a kid. Yeah. That really got me.
I'm gonna go. I mean, this is just gonna come down to who are we championing for heart? Am I championing harder for Jessica Rabbit, or are you? Because we're going for second place here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Is she?
I would take Meg over Jessica Rabbit.
The thing about logistically,
her musicals,
though,
bro, when she's singing, like what is it called? Kiss the Boy or
no? That's Kiss the Girl is
no Kiss the Girl. No, she has a song though.
Yeah, she does. But
I can hear her. I can hear her.
You know who I loved from Hercules though was the chicks on the vases. The thick-ass girls singing.
Oh, I like that taller one, bro. She was bad.
She'd be Naomi Campbell.
Zero to hero, just like that. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. Here's the thing. Think about this logistically. Meg is from ancient Greece. There's like very little makeup. There's no nail polish. There's no like. This chick wore sandals every day of her life. Jessica Rabbit was at least in the 50s or 40s, maybe, where there was like some sort of modern technology that maybe might have.
Imagine spending time with Meg though. It would be better. Like I would say this. Belle's my number one so far. But me and Meg might have the sexiest date, though. Chopping it up. Her, like, smart ass, too. Because she was a smart ass. Like, that archetype of personality really gets me going.
It's funny you say that because Belle, being, like, a smart, independent woman, 10 out of 10.
Belle, I want to be the mother of my children.
100%.
On this list.
Jessica Rabbit, being this, like, mysterious, like, probably has a really bad attitude, also does it for me in a different way. Meg's like somewhere
I can understand
in
that.
Meg's like somewhere in between where it's like I might get over her, you know? I'll give this one to you because there may be one on this list that I might champion for a little bit later.
We'll see. Yeah, and that shit I might too. We'll see. Okay. All right, we're going to skip this next person because we don't know who they are. The girl from Tangled.
I mean, she's like 13, bro.
Yeah, I mean, is there any kids on this list? I mean, Violet's on this list. We're gonna let's just not even rank her.
Yeah, that feels weird.
The white-haired girl from Incredibles. She was definitely fucking bad. To me, this feels like the representative of the top of A tier.
I mean, dude, she has green eyes though.
Oh yeah, that's true. She does. She was definitely bad.
Oh my god, bro! And look who they have.
I'm not taking her over Elsa though, low key, bro. I'm not.
I might take her over Elsa.
Damn, really?
I mean, she's like really tall and slender, which is cool. But I'll put her. She's either the absolute top of S. The green eyes make me think, or absolute top of A.
She's the leader of A so far.
Okay,
she's
cool. I like that.
She's A's captain. Okay, Moana.
Dude, she's up there for me. I'm gonna give her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her.
Moana in real life always gets me going.
Oh, for sure.
Pretty Polynesian girl. That's like give that to me 3 times a day, 5 days a week. You know, it's like I'm here.
I'm gonna go. I hate to say she actually might be a top of A. We might have just dethroned Mirage.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Yeah, you're right. I would agree with you. She's
The
the top
weird
of
thing
A.
is Elsa might only be an S for me because of her powers
That's part of it though,
and her anger issues.
and her swag. Like Moana's too nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
she's
for
super
me.
family oriented.
Yeah. And I love that. I love that. But for me,
Yeah, she's top A.
I
She's
need a
top A.
little. That's why I like Meg. I feel like I could get into some evil shit with Meg on accident. Like she sold her soul to the fucking devil.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
That is so true. Yeah, there's not a dull moment with Meg. You might make a deal with Hades. I like that.
Literally.
I like that.
Okay.
The mom teacup. She feels like a grandma.
Yeah, never had any kind of
If I was a
energy
fork,
towards her.
if I was a fork or a fucking, a
If I
mug,
was a big coffee mug,
am I just giving it to this teapot right now?
if she looks at me like that, maybe.
I was gonna say she's kind of thick.
If it's 3 a.m., we're sitting inside the cupboard together, and I turn around and look. If she's just there,
Yeah, you know it's like sausage party, right? We all go to a party at the fridge. I got a few too many in me, and I'm a hydro flask, and I see this like older, thick ass
hydro flask would be the Chad of the fucking sausage party utensils. Just
Yeah,
so
what would I be?
well-rounded,
What would I be as
versatile. You?
like a kitchen item? I'm definitely a whisk.
You could be like a spatula, maybe.
A whisk, the things that you like, the ones that are like all the to whip it.
That's not. No, you're not a whisk, bro. You're better than that.
Spatula feels like utilitarian. Spatula feels like shut up and do your job.
Oh, really?
Doesn't
I
it?
see spatula as a creator. He can be used in so many different ways all over the place.
No,
but
I'm
he's tall
yeah,
and
I'm a
he's
food
skinny,
processor.
though.
I'm a food processor. You give me ingredients and I'll make it. I'm a food processor. And 3 a.m. where all the appliances are partying at the fridge. I'm single. And
I'm
she's
hitting.
like, yeah, she's like recently divorced. Well, didn't her husband die or something like that?
Fell
And
off
she's
the
just-
fucking counter.
Yeah, dude, she's just out here looking a little bit old, but like a lot of bit thick.
Tea's still coming out of that fucking spout.
Oh yeah, it's still hot. Tea's still
Tea's
hot,
still hot.
baby. Don't get it twisted.
Tea's
Dude, where
still fucked.
I might put her just behind Judy Hopps.
I was gonna put her at the front of C tier, in front of Cinderella, but I'm down.
That's true. That's true. No, because you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because she would be thick in real life.
Yeah, you're right. She would
Mulan.
be. She might be.
Okay, next
Mulan.
Mulan. So as a kid, I actually really liked Mulan a lot. I liked her personality. I liked her plight. And when she got all done up in the beginning, I was like, damn, she's kind of cute. And I think towards the end, she gets done up again, finally. I think Mulan is bad, bro. Personally.
Yo, dude, she'd be Lucy Liu in real life.
Exactly, bro.
My first grade teacher was this Japanese woman, and I had the biggest crush on her. Like my mom still gives me shit about it. She's like, "Oh my god, you at 6 years old, I just knew I loved this Japanese woman." Mulan might be S, bro.
I think Mulan is S as well.
I think she might be behind Miss Incredible.
Yes. Yeah.
Just stick.
I'll put Mulan in front of Elsa. Yeah, in front of Elsa. But because of they don't really give her a body, and Miss Incredible's body is just so stacked. And even Meg.
Yeah, the
is pretty
creative
curvy.
character. Yeah, the creative character stats. They just get they fucking Miss Incredible's a little OP.
Yeah.
And
But
when you think that she's elastic, then it gets a little weird.
yeah, that's when a lot of potentialities come to play. Okay, Nala from The Lion King, Simba's girl.
She might be one of those ones that feels too young, to be honest.
What's funny, I think I wanna say this for all, maybe girls too, but definitely young boys. There's a scene in The Lion King where Nala and Simba like meet up in the jungle after Simba like ran off to go live with Timon and Pumbaa for a while, and like she gets on top of him or he gets on top of her, and it's like this sexual tension builds up. And I
Which is
remember being
crazy.
a kid.
Yeah.
You could taste the sexual tension. Even as a young kid, I was like, oh my God, why do I want Simba to fuck this lion right now? Like I was like there for that shit, bro. I was like, oh shit. It made even me think, because like you're seeing the show through Simba's eyes, and so I was like, damn, Nala's looking kind of bad over the top of him in the jungle.
Yeah.
But it's like, obviously, she's just a lion, so.
The thing is, the crazy thing is, there's not that many lions in the
I like her
universe.
personality.
Yeah, she seems like a sweetheart. I'm gonna go maybe C.
She got to be ahead of the teacup for me.
I don't know. Teacup's got experience, bro.
Yeah, but Nala's like feisty, but also down for you. I like that.
That's true. She's loyal. Okay, go in front of Teacup. I feel bad because I just met this girl, at 3 a.m. She's recently divorced. Like, I was trying to show her a good time, and now I'm just throwing her down the list.
Yeah. You're just taking advantage of her. Okay, here we go. Another good one. What's her name again?
Lilo's older sister. Let me look it up. Nani.
I always thought Nani was bad. That first scene, that opening scene where she's yelling at Lilo to fucking like clean up some stuff, and Lilo's just acting like
she's got her crop top on.
A smart ass.
So this is the thing is, this is gonna sound crazy.
Boots on.
This is gonna sound crazy for those listening, but like Moana, Lilo, they're like they reminds me of my cousins. Like that doesn't get me going. Like I would be really good friends with Nani.
See, for me, I would take Nani on a date.
She's like
when I found out she had a boyfriend in the movie, I was like pissed off as a kid. I was like, "Fuck this guy."
She's like 80% leg, bro. Like she's all thigh and calf. She's like a really like true Polynesian woman. They have the
so what does your heart tell you? B?
What'd you say?
B?
Yeah, she's pretty, and like you said, she's got a good attitude. She's got thick lips. I'll go. I mean, here's the thing: is Moana that much prettier than her? They're they would probably look similar in real life, right?
Yeah, they probably would, but
you can't separate them that too much.
Yeah, I could put her A too, as well. I could. Like, I'll say this: I would take her over everybody in B.
Okay, then yeah, there she is.
Cool. Pocahontas.
Bro,
I had to think for Pocahontas as a kid too, bro.
Can you look at that? Just look at that picture of her right there. Can you imagine what she looks like in real life? She is
fiercely beautiful. Just like,
oh my god, bro. She is like a slightly more tan Sofia Vergara with dark hair.
Yeah, I just imagine her like being like super in shape and lean and like really high cheekbones and just like this like beautiful face.
Very square, very high cheekbones. Like she's got a good jaw, perfect nose. Like it's hard to argue with.
Nice lips. Just like someone who you want to have kids with to like just see what your kids would look like. Yeah.
Yeah, she's. Oh my god, dude. She's definitely S, and it's not. That's not an argument. Now, who are we picking her over? Oh my god, for me, Pocahontas over Meg, bro. Yeah,
for real,
bro. Look how much more tan she is, dude.
You take Pocahontas over Meg?
Dude, you just said it yourself. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Meg might be the most beautiful Mediterranean woman on the list, but Pocahontas has like just something different, bro. You just said you used the words fiercely gorgeous.
But her personality is a little too stern. I'm not having a lot of fun with
That's
Pocahontas.
True. That is true. We're not out here. And she hates the white man, right?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, she's not even looking in my direction.
Well, she kind of fell in love with John Smith in that movie, right?
Yeah. All right. I mean, are you agreeing she's S?
Yes.
Based on personality, I might put her between Mrs. Incredible and Jessica Rabbit.
Wow.
The thing is, it's like you're not giving credit to the fact that if all of these women translated to real people, Pocahontas might be like just the most subjectively beautiful. Or
I
objectively
don't know.
beautiful.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Who?
I think Belle would be damn
Yeah.
beautiful in
Yeah,
real life
that
too.
might be hard. That's
I'll concede. I'll put Pocahontas.
hold on.
Just
If
for
you're
Rabbit.
she's an S, but if you are
in my personal ranking, I'm putting her right behind Mulan.
I knew
But
you were
if
going to say that.
but if you put Pocahontas above that, I'm fine with it too.
Then let's split the difference in between Mrs. Incredible and Mulan.
Okay. Boom. There we go.
I love that our S tier is getting fat.
Oh, it's getting thick. It's getting thick. It's about to get thicker right now too. Jasmine.
So glad you said that.
Jasmine from Aladdin.
My number 2 Disney princess of all time.
I was gonna say this is the only girl that beats Meg. Like in terms of like where I'm like, yeah, she edges out Meg just a touch. Like Jasmine, bro, was so bad. Like as a kid, when she's in that hourglass waiting for Aladdin to come save her, and Jabbar's going crazy, and he changes her outfit to look like a little bit more like sexy or some shit. I was a kid, I was like, damn, bro, Jasmine is bad. Bro.
I'm gonna go number 2.
Yeah, I say number 2.
Yeah, that's funny. Jasmine is Lena's favorite Disney princess too.
And she has like a curious, like kind of mischievous and like fun personality as well.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
she gives you a little bit what you're looking for out of Meg, but like Meg did make a deal with the actual devil. That's sus. Jasmine, you can have
Jasmine's just like a rich girl that's looking to have some fun.
yeah,
She's a little bit. She's spoiled, but she's a little bit like I want to step out of my comfort zone.
I love that rich girl looking to venture out into the world. Let me be the guy to show you that world.
Yeah.
Just like Aladdin.
Let me show you a whole new world, baby.
Let me fucking be that guy, please.
I like that.
Okay, Rapunzel from Tangled.
I hate to just be so black and white with it, but unless she's got like a rockin' body, dude, I don't know if I hate super long hair. Like it grosses me out.
I can like long hair for sure, but
Like,
I just
you got to
look,
think in real life.
gut
Bro.
check. I'm taking her top of C.
Yeah, we don't need to spend too much time. Damn, you'd rather fuck a rabbit than this blonde girl. That's correct.
Low key, make me a dog in that world.
yeah. You
Make me a
German
fucking
Shepherd.
bear. I don't know what animal they want to make me, but I might consider it. Sally, the
from-
Porsche from Cars.
Oh, we're skipping Goofy movie.
Oh yeah, the Goofy movie girl.
Let me see here. The thing is, like, there's so many memes about her being like sexy and stuff, dude. That like Roxanne, that's her name.
She was sexy, and she like saw, like, she saw the charm in Max, and so like Max being our point of view character, it
That is
feels
true.
good to be like seen by the.
When
hot
you're like a
girl.
little off, and she's like obviously attractive girl at the high school, and she's like, "Hey, I'm into you, actually. Like, I'm not."
Yeah, like I see you actually.
Yeah, like it's okay that you're not the star quarterback.
Yeah,
You just want to like skate and listen to music and do your thing. Damn, she's like going at my ranking as we're talking. I'm gonna put her in between Ariel and Anna. I think.
yeah. I'm down with that. Okay, Sally from Cars.
Okay, I'm gonna nerd out here for a second. Okay, Sally's a Porsche 911, which is my favorite car. However, Sally is the worst generation of 911. She's like this. It's called 996. She's like this. The reason why you say it, I don't know if you can see in that picture there, but this 996 Porsches, they took the 996 911s, excuse me. They took the headlights from the Boxster, which is like this weird shape. They call it the fried egg. It's like those jelly bean shape headlights rather than the classic ovals. So if I was a car, I'd be trying to get it in with this car. And she's got that little tattoo on her back. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I might put her. I'm thinking from Car World, okay? She might be the sexiest car in Cars.
Easily.
So is she like the top of B or the bottom of A, or where do we like?
I'm gonna defer to our on-site car expert.
I think
Preston,
the color, her
this.
being a special color, her being a 911, she's like, I'm gonna go bottom of A. If I'm Lightning McQueen,
Deal.
there's no way I'm resisting that.
Deal. Okay, so we get to skip a good chunk of them, and we go to the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Now, she looks pretty, and I imagine she has a good personality.
I don't know if I've seen that Princess.
I never saw it.
I mean, it feels wrong.
I want to
ranking her.
include her because she's a main character.
She is a main character, and she's actually like
Bad.
super attractive. Yeah, her creative character stats are very
Like,
high.
here's the thing. She could be an S tier depending on her personality, right? But I don't know her personality, so I can't put her in S.
I mean, she kissed
Aesthetically, she's better looking than. She should belong in A tier at least aesthetically.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her like think about who this translates into real life, right? Like real main character. She might be like Gabrielle Union.
I think hotter than her.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Like more like Megan Good to me.
I think Gabrielle Union is so pretty.
I thought Gabrielle Union was pretty, but I always thought Megan Good was hotter.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna put her probably between. I might put her above Nani,
I was gonna say like,
maybe even above Jane.
yeah,
Here's the thing.
I would put her above Moana low key, and take a gamble.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay, and then Tinkerbell.
I mean, if I'm the same size as her, Tinkerbell is, Kristen Bell, right? Tinkerbell is the classic blonde movie star, right? And she's like,
I'm taking Judy Hopps over Tinkerbell. Never was a Tinkerbell guy.
Does Tinkerbell have a body on her though? Bro,
She probably got a
Tinkerbell-
cute little like fairy pixie body. She probably got a little
Bro.
perky booty.
She's got a bottom half. Here's the thing. Me personally, strictly based on the fact that she is more human, like I'm gonna put her above the rabbit. But if you love the rabbit,
I just don't like Tinkerbell's hair at all. I never did. I don't like her hairstyle at all.
yeah, I'm
It
not a
reminds
fan
me
of
of
that.
Cinderella, and it.
Yeah,
don't
no,
like
you're
it.
right. This bun and shit. Yeah, she might not even actually be A. I thought in my head I pictured her with like short hair, but the bun thing she got going on with the short hair.
That's what I'm saying. Like, believe it or not, I'm going with the goofy movie dog woman. I'm going with Judy Hopps. I'm going.
I might even put. I mean, essentially, she's the same archetype as Rapunzel. I might put her behind Rapunzel.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fair. With
Are
that.
you giving it to Nala or the teacup at all? Any like before her?
I would give it to Nala before Tinkerbell.
I'm saying she's moving down quick. Yeah. That's good right there.
Alrighty, and our last one, because it doesn't make sense to do Violet, because I think
Violet's not
Violet's
okay.
like 15 or something. Not very interesting. And then we're looking at, what's her name?
What was her name? Yzma.
Yzma. I mean, we all know where she goes.
I'm gonna put her. Is she better than Jessica Rabbit?
I was more so thinking, like, is she in between Meg or Jasmine?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Is she worse than Jessie?
No.
I don't think so.
No, she's not.
But how old would this person be? That's the thing. Is like,
But she has a lot of life in her though. She's an evil bitch.
oh, bro, she's putting you on a leash. Like physically, she's putting you on a leash. She's fucking pouring candle wax on you. She's
Oh yeah, yeah. She's doing some weird.
just
shit
when
to
you're that deep in the game, when you got that many years on you, you got.
She might drink a potion that gives her like the curviest body of all time for like
Oh
30
my God.
minutes.
She gives you a potion,
Yeah,
and you grow, like.
yeah. Or
She
what if she drank a potion that turned her into a man, and then she turned you into a woman and she fucked you
The fact
on
that
some
those
Black
words
Mirror shit?
even came out of your mouth is insane. Yeah, I'm gonna put her over Jessie just because she has something to offer.
She has something to offer. Some evil tricks up her sleeve. Okay, let's take one last look at this.
How do we do? Any last minute substitutions? Any switches?
That's what I was thinking. It's crazy that Belle held up, and as I look at this, Belle still holds up.
Bro, Belle Belle honestly was probably the best thing for us to grow up with. Like having a Disney movie that really wasn't catered towards boys, but like seeing Belle just be Belle, like I think that set the tone for the kind of women we like.
I would agree. No lie, I would say no. Now that you say it like that, I think that's a topic to be explored of the impact of my psychological development of perceived personality in women's that I find attractive. It really was affected by Belle, Jasmine, and Meg.
It's funny.
All three of them.
It's so funny you say that because I personally believe that my wife is a thick mixture of Jasmine and Belle.
Damn.
So I'm good with this list, bro.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
This feels
that's
great.
super fair. Damn. Everyone, tell us, what do you think? Did we not put somebody in S tier, and are you just sick right now? Are you just sick that they're not in S tier, or is the organization of S tier what's pissing you off? Do we got your number one in like 5th place? What's going on?
It's funny you said 5th place because I will say Mrs. Incredible didn't hold up the way I thought she would. Just because, there's something about like a, not I want to say older woman, but like late 30s, early 40s, like that's really got it going on. But she just got beat out by just absolute classics.
No, 100%. And I would definitely identify as somewhat of a sapiosexual. I can get sexually attracted to the way someone's mind works. And so, like, that's what edged it out for me. Meg, Jasmine, and Belle get me going in a different kind of way. That even though Miss Incredible got the yams, she's thicker than all hell.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, so everybody, let us know. It's interesting to go from a worst ways to die tier list to video game consoles to just ranking fictional women. So we hope that you guys have enjoyed the ride. And please, anyone on this list that didn't make it, if you're watching the video version, please plead their case. Let us know if we missed out on some absolute, stellar could-be wives. But everybody, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being on the ride with us. New episodes every week. Anywhere that you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Visual is on YouTube. We have long form and we have clips. And of course, as always, we'll see you around the bend. We'll see you next week. Peace.